All right, people. Welcome to Pod Bible Tasino once again. As we always do, today is going to be a fireworks in the studio, and today I'm going to keep my composure because today I'm having a great man in my midst, and he's going to do justice to whatever you guys are looking for. He's a full department, like two in one. Yeah, he's no other person like Mr. Rich, who is the executive producer of Origami Companies. Yeah, they've been doing a lot to help the society, and today, without much ado, from the horse's own mouth, you're going to talk to him. Mr. Richie, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, it's been a while now.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I know the job at hand is like too much of a task for you, but today, I'm grateful for you honoring my invitation. Yeah, and the platform is also grateful to have you. Yeah.
Thanks for the invitation.
Yeah, you've been dealing with a lot, especially your company, Origami, like it is in two folds, Origami Films and then Origami Zori, which is into event organizing. Like, to do justice to my people, can you clarify both, like the differences between?
Sure. So Origami Films is a video production company
For sure.
focusing on like sportwear brands like Adidas, Puma, New Balance,
Yeah.
and so on. And Origami Story is like an event party
Yeah.
where people come together, socialize, and like, yeah, we do it like every 3 months, and just having people coming together.
Okay, all right. Yeah, but today, is the Origami Zori like a partnership program or event?
Sure.
You do, yeah.
So, Origami Films was built by me and my partner Chris. We started it together, and then we separated because he wanted to go in a different direction.
Yeah.
And then the Origami Story is still
Yeah.
50-50, 50% me and 50% Chris.
Yeah.
So it's a joint venture. It was like Origami Story, and the Origami Films is just me now. And yeah,
Your team. You have another team.
Sure.
The Origami Films. Yeah.
sure. Depending on the project, we have like 10 to 50 people working on each project.
But how did you come about that name, Origami Zori and Origami Films? Like,
Yeah, okay.
is it a French word or something?
Origami is a Japanese word,
Oh, okay, sure.
and it's like an art in Japanese. You have a paper, then you fold it up,
Yeah.
and then you have like, let's say, I call it art,
Yeah.
and the idea behind it is to have like nothing and making it something out of it,
For sure.
So you don't have scissors, you don't have
You're
glue.
discovering something
Exactly.
out of nothing, yeah.
It's an empty paper, and then you can put your mind into it and then create something. So that's the meaning behind
Oh, okay.
origami, and I'm just added films to it.
Yeah.
So because we are doing films mainly,
Yeah.
and the Origami Story is a French word for party.
For party. Okay.
So yeah, or event.
Yeah, I have to learn that one. Yeah. But let's throw more light on Origami Films.
Yes.
Yeah, because since you are the executive producer
Yeah.
on that field, yeah. So, what inspire? What is the creativity inspiration? Where do you get those creativity inspiration from? As an executive producer.
Yeah, maybe it's good to a little bit explain for someone who doesn't know what an executive producer is.
Yeah.
What's the job behind it? So my role is to get like new clients,
Yeah, for sure.
and then find the right team to execute the
project. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So agencies often come to us and have a creative brief and saying, "This is what we want. This is the budget that we have. Can you provide it?" And after this, I like bring them my idea of the team and how I can execute it.
The project. Yeah.
Exactly, and then that's that. So most of the time, the creative is already given,
Yeah.
but I have to find the right puzzles to make it fit.
Yeah, to get work done.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, I get it. But you've been doing great for yourself and then the company that you've created. Yeah, because looking at the work like this, the one with Puma and I think New Balance. Yeah, you shot one with Kevin Prince Boateng, who is that famous. Yeah, and the Dennis Schneider, I think.
No, it's Dennis Schröder.
Yeah, Schröder. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think then they say name is something.
Yeah.
But doing project for all these brands like Puma, New Balance, and getting these great people behind it. Yeah. So how does it work? How does it work for you to put these people together as a executive producer? What are the challenges that you sometimes face when you're doing such?
It's pretty easy because most of the time they suggest people like Dennis Schröder, Kevin Prince, and then I have just to arrive there and then get the work done. I mean, working together with great people like them is always a pleasure for me, but I don't make difference between if you are a celebrity or not. I see everyone on the same page, so it's nice to work with them, but yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah, so among all these projects that you've done, what is the most project that you think you were like, this is a bigger one? Like,
it's very difficult to say that because sometimes you have a lot of budget and then a lot of stress. Yeah. Sometimes you have low budget, but you don't have so much stress. So saying what is the biggest project that I've done yet is difficult to say, but I'm proud of the recent project I did with Nike. Because if you are a filmmaker, you always dream about doing
something big with these brands. Yeah.
Exactly, and then of course Nike.
Nike is fireworks.
Yeah. Exactly. Nike is still on top, and I think that's something I'm currently proud of. Yeah.
So what was the project that you did? Is it then Run Nike shoes or something?
Yeah, in this case it was run a Nike running campaign.
Yeah, for sure.
If I'm not mistaken, but we shot it in Milan. Yeah. And we had like a whole day of shooting, and then we also did photos as well. And that's a that job. Maybe you can show it in the video.
I've seen videos on those projects that from the scratch to the finishing.
Yeah.
But I would like to know, with the emergence or the rising stage of AI and other automations that is coming up.
Yeah.
As an executive producer.
Yeah.
What are the things that you foresee coming? Like,
I think it's funny that we are always having discussions about things changing.
Yeah.
I think from the beginning, I don't know, of time, things are changing, and so it's now. If you don't go with the time, you go with the time. So having AI is not a big problem. Yeah. That's what I think, because you can just use it as a tool.
Yeah. So it's a plus for you.
It's a plus. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. But I don't think there's somebody who's not in the field of it will use it better than someone who's a professional. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get
I hope I'm making sense right now.
Yeah, but what role does the AI play in the absence of human? Because I think with the emergence of this AI, I think human help will be less needed.
In a different way. For example, we just now have a job where we used AI. Yeah. We recorded an interview and then we used the voice of the AI person and recreated something that didn't was said. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it wasn't recorded.
Yeah.
But with the help of AI, we could
do something,
add something to it.
Yeah.
So nobody lost a job or won a job. The editor himself just put one and one together to make the whole project work.
Yeah. So it was a win project.
It was a win project, and it's difficult to say in English for me, but
you can flow with the German.
Nah, easy. I will try my best to speak in English. But the thing is, what I'm saying is, using AI is important.
Yeah, for sure.
in 10 years, it will be more important to use it right now. And the bigger companies in Germany also are using it. They have opened up a new department just for AI,
Yeah.
So I don't know if I answered your question correctly, but you definitely have to use it.
Yeah. But
If you don't use it, you will lose.
okay. So it means that with the AI is the emergence of AI is coming to help you people, your project and whatever that you do.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's a plus for you. So
Yeah.
is there any other technology or techniques that you wish it has come to also help, or you wish you would learn just to help your work as an executive producer?
From now, I don't have anything in my mind that needs to be done. But yeah, I think you always have to evolve and see what's coming and try to make something out of it. So I'm happy and excited to see what still needs to come. But I don't have something in my mind currently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you think the work that you're doing, the up and downs, is it worth it?
That's a good question. That's a good question. So I've been self-employed since I'm 2017, which makes almost 10 years.
Yeah. Wow.
So there's been a lot of ups and a lot of downs,
Yeah.
but so is life, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
either you go with it or you can't stop.
Yeah, but shooting for these big brands, I think it's a dream for most of your colleagues. Yeah, so whether being a cameraman or videographer, working for a brand like Nike, Puma, and a New Balance, I think it's just a plus. It add up something great to your CV. So I don't think monetary wise you should be down.
No, I mean money comes and goes.
Yeah.
It's just
Is there any specific challenges that you throw out there for, upcoming people or the people who are in the same field to learn from?
example where somebody should like
basic challenges in terms of executing a project. Do you find some common challenges that you would like people to know?
I think the most important thing is communication.
Yeah.
In my case, I have like my team that I have to communicate with, and I have the agency that I have to communicate with. So communication is key. You always have to communicate well what your needs are, what you don't like, and if you are bad in communication in the production company world, it could be like very difficult for you, because if somebody is saying something that you don't like and it's not furthering or bring something to the project, it's always gonna
distract the final outcome.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you also have like, how do you say, a tight schedule. So if you don't communicate well and fast, you will always have it after the work in your mind. I didn't say this, I didn't say that. So it makes a double stress for you. So communication is very important in the type of jobs I'm doing and the work I'm doing. That's something you should learn in the early stages.
Yeah. Then it means you would also have a resource or a source.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of, let's say, a resource, a source, a book, a YouTuber, or a certain platform that you could recommend for other people.
Sure.
As an advice.
Sure. I never did to go to film school.
Yeah.
So I learned everything by myself. And I feel like if you're doing creative stuff and you are really into it, YouTube can help you a lot. I don't feel like you need to go to film school. There are a lot of big people. They can show you how to do audio, how to do light, how to do work with the cameras, how to do communication even, So I think it's very important to use YouTube. That's what I'm using. And there's even Instagram
That
is
was the platform you used.
the most of the time. Yeah, most of the time.
Okay.
Yeah, most of the time. And then there's also Instagram. where you can see other creators from the whole world. So let's say France, Italy, Spain. You can also learn from them.
Yeah. So was there any moment that a project went the way happened the way that was not planned to be? Like it happened the way it was not planned to be. Like
Every project is not working 100%.
for sure.
Yeah, it's I think most of the my job title besides executive producer is problem solver.
Yeah.
So you always have problem, people not showing up on time, things getting broken, cameras not working. There's a lot of things that happen on set that you always need to find a solution. So that's part of the job.
It's part of the job, yeah. So,
It's part of the
so
job.
sometimes when it happens like that, how do you go about it? Do you postpone the days or you have to reschedule the time?
So the first thing is I have like insurance. So I pay someone if you have like a, I don't know, 80,000 euro project and you don't have an insurance, you like either really stupid or really brave. So in case of maybe, let's say the talent is not arriving, I have an insurance who covers things like that.
For sure.
But yeah, until now I didn't have any project where I have to postpone the shooting. But like I said, little things. Catering is coming too late. The team is coming too late. Weather conditions are changing. You have to be like flexible, and I always have a really calm attitude against problems, And then, like I said, communication. So saying, hey, we are not able to shoot now. Let's wait for 10 minutes so the weather can change. So you have to be flexible and find solutions.
Yeah, I think you have to, as you said, you have to anticipate for the unforeseen situations.
Exactly.
As well, yeah. And then that is a right thing to do.
Exactly. Of course, pre-production is the most important things that you have to focus on. If I always say, if pre-production is done well, you don't have much problem on the shooting day. So pre-production is like communication in front before the shooting is happening. Yeah.
So coming back to what we've spoken about Ghana and what you want to do, I think Ghana is still open for everything, and then your people. Yeah.
Yes.
There are a lot of rich culture that you can do documentaries about. Yeah. Starting from the slavery up to date, there are a lot to talk about. And that is. But coming back, what do you find most rewarding about this job that you're doing?
I started as a videographer. I did like events videos. I did a lot of wedding videos. I did everything. So, but my heart is like being creative. I did music videos as well. And I think the idea of having something in your mind and then execute it, that's the thing that I think mostly gives me something, I think every creative, if you are a musician or, I don't know, an actor, if you have something in your mind and then bring it to the table, bring it into real life, that's something that gives something to you. Or to me, yeah.
I think that is brilliant. So we switch back to the other company that you have a hand in it. You're a shareholder in that, like the origami Zori.
Exactly.
That one is into event organizing.
Exactly.
Yeah, organization. So at what times in the year do you organize such programs?
Like we have like an frequent time of 3 months. So every 3 months we do a party. The reason behind this is I don't think that you can, in my opinion, do a party every week and every month and still be on the good level.
Yeah, for sure.
The idea is that we have like different DJs around Germany and also overseas. So it has to go a lot of organization into it, and the marketing and the right DJs and the location. So we do it every 3 months, and we always say to people, our dress code is all black.
Yeah.
The idea behind it is you don't come to show off. you come to enjoy the music.
Yeah, for sure.
We don't go to battle clubs,
Yeah.
so you just come to enjoy music, and always having different genre from Afro beats to hip hop to like house electro. Is you come into a world where you see different genres and people, same like the world is.
Yeah. I think the last time I came to your show,
Yes.
yeah, it was something that I never expected that it is that big, I've been hearing it on the social space that origami, but my first time going there was like, yo, you have like, in just a club, you have almost 1,000 people
Yes.
under one roof.
Yes.
And then that is under your control. I'm like, yo, my guy is digging. Yeah, but it's all good. So, this year, you've done several events over the past years, and then this year, I think you have something big for the community. Yeah. So when is it going to happen? Because, if I'm not mistaken, the last one happened in February. Yeah.
I think so.
Something
Yeah.
thereabout.
Yeah.
So now we are entering into summer. Is
Yes.
there any event lined up for the people?
Actually, yeah, we are planning something we are in June now, August and September. And then we will see how it's going. But yeah, that's the plan for right now. To have like since the weather is good, an outdoor location where we can get like up to 600-700 people and have a good time.
Okay, all right. So I think you will do my people the great honor when everything is said and done.
I will just give you the flyer and let you.
Just give me the flyers.
Yeah.
My people like good things.
Yeah.
The community is not lacking too much, because the young ones out there today are doing great in terms of football. Let's say the basketball, the soccer, they are doing great. And then people into the same field of yours, like the videographers and then these executive producers, they are all doing well, and I'm super amazed and I like it. So that is all that this platform was built for, like, just to give them a highlight on whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
So we would like to support you as a brother, and then tell the world what it's down here in Germany, Berlin to be precise. Yeah.
Thank you.
But the work that you're doing, I think you need to have also a plan for the younger ones. Do you have any, like, recruiting people under you? Because I'm super amazed that you are my brother from the same country. Yeah, but it should not end there. You have to extend
Sure.
helping hand to the people in the community, because the culture need people like you.
Yes, true.
So do you have any plan for?
First of all, thank you for providing a platform for people like me and other people to have a talk and give it back to the community. I think it's something really great that you are doing. Of course, I would like to have someone from our people or the younger generation to like support me and build something on their own. I think the most important is drive. I don't know if people have the drive anymore, but if you have to drive, you just can write me an email and show me your work that you did. Maybe you write some few words. What's your motivation? Why you want to do it? And then we can have a talk and then see if we are on the same level. Because the most number one thing I'm looking for is like, if I add you to my company, are you bringing my company up? Or is it going to stay the same? Or is it even coming down? So.
Yeah, I think that is a laudable idea, to bring people on board. You can recruit people under your company. That is also a way of extending a helping hand to them. You can equally go to some of the needy people, the proceeds that you make from your project, just to help them. This is the bait for the community. So basically, it's not about bringing people to be under your umbrella to work together. But if the need be, why not? You can also do same. And then I think that is 100% thing. And then people out there who are looking out for, you can go to the Instagrams and then all the media platforms to search for origami, and then you would get in touch with Mr. Rich. But Mr. Rich, talking about the event, before we wrap up, how has it been? Was it something that you had in mind, or is it because you want to spread your tentacles to have, multiple businesses?
Yeah. I never thought about anything that I'm doing is never about business. It's because I wanted to do it, just because I want to do it. I think in general, in my opinion, coming too close, what you eat, what you hear, what you see, you can. I think I can do it myself. So, not to say that I'm doing it better, but I'm doing it how I see it, how I like it, and maybe this brings something different to the table, because everybody is different, and if you do your thing, it will be in your taste, and maybe people have the same taste like you. So doing parties was just a thing. I was like, I can do it different. Why not do it? And I'm not saying that I'm doing a fashion brand, but wearing Nike, wearing different brands is always adding to their money. But exactly, but I can do my own t-shirt. For example, buying a t-shirt from, I don't know, Gucci would cost $200 or $400 or euros. Why not do your own t-shirt?
Yeah, for sure.
Why not do your own film? Why not do your own event? That's the idea that I have in my mind. I know not everybody can do it, but oh no, I think everybody can do it. I'm sorry, I think everybody can do it.
But everybody can do it, but the capital, the mindset, he who feels it knows it.
Yes.
So, all these things that you're doing is like an art.
Exactly.
You're not good in it. You can try several ways, and then you will not get the perfection, or the outcome will not be excellent.
True.
So, we can have a lot of players, but most of them would not be the final players that maybe a team or a coach will select. So even in the good book, like many are called but few are chosen. So it is same like what you're saying. Everybody can do it, but not all of them can give us what we are seeing. So I think what you're doing is perfect, and then I would urge you not to stop.
Thank
and
you.
I'm not sure you've thought of quitting.
No.
Yeah, because you being self-employed for so many years. Yeah, was there any challenge, like at a point, especially living in Deutschland with these paperwork and stuff? Was there anything that one day dragged you back?
Sure. Finanzamt.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Working with money.
Yeah.
So having my background, or being someone from the black culture.
Yeah.
Not all of us have like rich parents, so they teach you how to
do all these stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also the school is not teaching you in Germany how to go about finances. So I earned a lot of money, and I didn't correctly save the money how it needs to be saved, and then I had some difficulties with the
Finanzamt.
Exactly. But there's always a solution to find out, and then you will be better.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not afraid of having problems.
Yeah.
Because if there's a problem, there's a solution to it. So
yeah, for sure.
That's the only thing that I can advise people to really focus on, having someone who is in charge of.
Yeah, like a berater or something.
Exactly. I have a Finanzberater, or no, how do you say, Steuerberater.
Yeah.
But to have someone in your company would be the best thing to have.
Yeah.
So that you can talk with him frequently.
Somebody who has an insight about those finances and how everything should go.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that is a laudable advice for people, because I one time had an interview with one of my good friends, and then he also spoke about that, and then I think people out there should not take it as a joke.
No,
because the paperwork out here is not like something you can downplay with.
Yeah.
So and then it is part of the reason why people if I should say, they say the culture or the system over here does not build young entrepreneurs. Do you agree to that?
Yeah, I agree 100% with you. They don't want it. They want people to just be like a normal employee. And I can understand. Not everybody needs to be an entrepreneur. Not everybody needs to be a CEO or CFO. I don't know, but just having the opportunity would be great.
Yeah.
So having heard of it in school, just to give the people the option to go in this direction, I think it's missing.
Yeah.
But it's missing on purpose.
Yeah.
You know, they don't want.
They don't want to see you there. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. I think it is well said, and then I think people, as we said, they should not take it as a joke. Cause if you want to be an entrepreneur, as you are, there are a lot you have to research about before starting something. You know, I think it is one driving point that is sending most of our people back home. And in that one, I'm going to have a topic on that, and we will speak a lot into it. But do you also feel the same, that going back would be the best option?
Going back to Ghana?
Back home in Africa, whether Ghana, like people watching might not come from Ghana, but it's like,
I have to add something to the last thing that we talked about, because you see the work that I did, and it could be seen as a creative job.
Yeah.
And I started as a creative, but if I have to like put it in percentage, it's more like I'm doing 70% of business, and then there's 30% creative. Maybe sometimes it's less. So you always need to be careful what you wish for. Starting what I'm doing, I never thought about being at my desk and writing emails and doing this and connecting and doing communication work. So
there were extra work that you have to
there's
add.
There's a lot of extra work
so
that you have to
be good at it.
Exactly. Either you're good at it or you hire someone who's good at it. In my case, I'm doing it myself and I'm learning a lot. So to the second question that you asked, if I want to go back, I think it's a great idea to go back. Because the market is a lot of things as too
flexible out there.
No, I mean Germany and Europe or the Western world already has everything.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you go back to the African or Asian market, I don't know, they're still developing. There's a lot of things still need to be done, you know. So I think personally it's a great idea to go back.
As an entrepreneur. So you don't have to always focus out here, but you have to go down there and then, you know, plug out the loopholes and then make profit out of it.
Exactly.
But I think that is okay for people to do. Because bro, we are living just to make profit or to make ends meet. But if the system out here is going to, excuse my language, just to frustrate you, then you have an option. Why not? But it is all good. So what is one thing that your parents are proud of you?
If my parents, I don't know if my parents are proud of me.
That is on the lighter side, but I think we will end the conversation here, and then maybe some other day we will talk in depth about the filmmaking, because I think a lot need to be said on that topic. So until then, I will say thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
All right. Yo, so keep the head up. Mr. Rich said so. You have to keep the hustle real and then keep it moving. Nothing should stop you. Go for what you want, and that should be it. Until then, keep sharing the movement. Keep sharing this platform to everybody out there, and then let's get some million likes and million shares. Until then, Asino, I'm out.